Good morning, my Taurians. Welcome. This is your bonus read, Taurus. Thank you for being the highest viewed sign this past week. Your support does not go unnoticed and unappreciated. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And if you're new to the channel, feeling the vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe. I have Tarot the Mystical Moments for the main deck here, and I have Ethereal Visions today for the clarifying deck. The links to these decks can be found down below in the description box. All right, I got a King of Swords, Aquarian energy, and a Wheel of Fortune. A King of Swords is ultimate clarity. It's knowing what to do. It's taking that Ace of Swords or that new beginning, new idea, and just going with it without any doubt, maybe with some fear, but you're going anyway. You know what came in my head is won't stop, can't stop, don't care. What is it? I had it in my head when I was shuffling. Yeah, don't care, whatever. Anyway, King of Swords, but look at this King of Swords. This is the female one, and there's male and female in this deck, and I like to think the female talks about the creativity. This is doing what your soul needs at this time. The masculine King of Swords is how you might... It's making hard decisions, okay? The masculine energies in us. That is the driving force, so our feminine energies can come out and play. So this is the feminine King of Swords. There's old dreams, there's old things that you put off doing that you are now making a priority, including yourself. Not calling you old, Taurus, but that probably came out really wrong. But see, with all the stars aligned, this is somebody who's pulling the stars from the sky, sewing them onto her gown, so she never loses her way again. This is somebody who will refuse to be lost in other people's energy. Not doing it. Ace of Pentacles reverse and a Hangman. You know what I feel with this Ace of Pentacles reverse is you are doing you. You're focusing on you. And you're okay with that. That's just the feeling. Now, this is pre-energy. The reading is extended. It's a bonus. Get comfortable. Grab your favorite adult beverage, and we will be getting going right now, Taurus, right now. All right, tell me, I got to scooch over to you, closer to Doris. All right, tell me what's going on with the Taurian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Taurus, if you are a Taurus, know a Taurus, feel like being a Taurus. Well, Taurians, I'm glad you're here. You could be a Taurus and this resonates. You could be dealing with a Taurus. It could resonate as the main story, and Taurus can be the cross-watcher. This reading could be about a Taurus or for a Taurus. Take it as it resonates. Let's see. All right, general energy, collective messages for the Taurians. Collective messages. What messages need to come out today for the Taurians? What messages need to come out today for the Taurians? The Chariot reverse, Cancerian energy. What's influencing the Chariot reverse? Feels like you're leaving something. Job. Just putting a halt to something, really. Slamming the brakes. What's influencing the Chariot reverse? What's influencing the Chariot reverse? A major we're starting with here. What's influencing the Chariot reverse? The World. Wow. 6 of Cups and 2 of Cups reverse. You know what that leads? I'm thinking, because I always get mathematical in tarot cards. So 6 minus a 2 is a 4 of Cups. And whatever you've been in with this Chariot reverse, I feel like whatever it was, you found yourself bored in it. Same old, you know. You just found yourself bored in it. Not really emotionally connected to that anymore. If this is a relationship, a job for you, you know, because certain people out there, certain Taurians are going to resonate in one area and others in another. But the 6 of Cups is definitely feeling connected to something else, but most notably to yourself, to who you are always meant to be, you know? And yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So the World, anyway, with that 4 of Cups, I feel like you were trying to make it work over here. Can you imagine this woman fitting into that little world? It would be impossible, yet if it is possible, it would be very uncomfortable. So I feel like life for you may have gotten uncomfortable, it may have gotten boring, it may have gotten stressful. And all of that is for the universe is trying to say, Taurus, wake up. You don't belong in that little world anymore. It's time to see what else is out there. And I feel like you put a stop to whatever. It's just a big change you're going through. What's the reason for the reading? But we have 2 majors right there. It would help if I move it down. We have 2 majors. And if you're new to tarot, major arcanas are things out of our control. This is something that's going to change your life forever. This isn't a fleeting memory that you're going to forget about next month. No, this is life-changing events here. Reason for the reading? Reason for the reading for the Taurians? What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading here? 3 majors. Crazy. Hangman reverse, letting go. Piscean energy. And maybe in Pisces season, you started to. You got that perspective, like a change has to happen. I can't keep doing this anymore. What's in the past? What's in the past? Probably you as a 9 and 10 of Wands, trying to, like hell, to make something work. What's in the past for Taurians? What's in the past for Taurians? Ooh, look at you on your marijuana leafy horse. Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely putting in that time, putting in that energy, being very patient with someone or something. And I say something because I see it in comments. I think it's the same person that asked, but something means job, because somebody's like, something, what is something? A job. So if this is a job related thing, not everybody, it's going to be love. What is on Taurian's mind? What is on the Taurian's mind? What is on the Taurian's mind? 8 of Pentacles. But you see that transformation happening with the butterfly? It's beautiful. You want to invest in yourself. You're tired of investing in other people, lifting other people up, having them have their moment, where you're watching everybody else have a particular kind of life and you are just a supporting player. You want to be like the main show now, You want it to be about you now. What's in the near future? What's in the near future for a Taurus? What's in the near future for the Taurians? What's in the near future? 5 of Cups. What's interesting is she's holding her Page of Wands, but she knows that even if she, the 5 of Cups traditionally is still having feelings for something, but no, a change has to happen. It's no longer aligned to you. You can be sad about something, but also know it's not really good for you either. Which is why, look at that, 3 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, moving on to something better. How do the Taurians see themselves? 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 5 of Pentacles reverse. Stella got her groove, her or his groove back card. Remember that Ace of Pentacles reverse at the very beginning? There it is right there. And whatever contribution, I can't even speak, damn it. Whatever contribution you had in things, people seem to overlook it or ignore it or pass it on. It was always, that's what it feels like when it's a 5 of Pentacles. And it says, when is it my time? When am I going to be noticed? I feel like, whatever you were trying to be a part of, they pushed you out. They made you feel like you're not welcome there. How you see yourself is, what I love about this 5 of Pentacles reverse right here is, this is a person, when they go through this ultimate transformation, they're going to come back to this and they're going to buy that dang building and own that dang building and change the locks. And that is going to be theirs. So nobody ever tells them where they can and can't be at again. That's why it's a very powerful card. At the bottom of the deck, love, 10 of Cups, happiness. That's what's coming. What is the energy that you don't see coming to influence this read? Fool and Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Look at that. Tell me this flower is not the same as this flower. Whoever you were trying to give it to, they didn't want it. They acted like they didn't care. You know what? Somebody will, and you're going to find that out. Ace of Wands. So, and the Fool is, it's go time. Energy coming in, a 4 of Wands reverse, Aries energy. I feel like this is the moment. So the perspective happens with this Hangman reverse, reason for the reading. And that's when you know what you need to do. Judgment is really all over this, because once you know, you can't go back and pretend otherwise, right? So what do? You put the brakes on something, you try to talk it out, you try to have these conversations, try to understand, and then the time for the understanding and the conversations are over. And you realize that whoever you've been dealing with, they're just choosing not to invest in you. They're choosing not to go with you or in your direction. And you realize, you know what? I don't want somebody that I have to make be with me. That's not a person aligned to me. I want somebody who chooses me, not somebody you have to drag along. And as sad as it is, Taurus is saying it's really time for me to go on. And a 4 of Wands reverse is you accepting. I feel that something that you've been working towards is now over and something new is ready to begin, because look at that at the bottom of the deck, the Fool. Yeah, that's what I feel. Even if you're sad about something, you just know it's the best thing for you. What is in Taurian's emotions? What's in Taurian's emotions? What is in the Taurian's emotions? What is in the Taurian's emotions? What's in the Taurian's emotions here? What is in the Taurian's emotions? Thank you. Emperor, take charge. There's your masculine energy. People are going to tell you you're making a crazy mistake leaving someone behind. Somebody's going to tell you that you should stay at that job and just keep pushing. One day you're going to get yours. Emperor saying, you know what? I should already have mine. I think I've done enough. And the days for wishing are over. That's what I feel. 7 of Swords, honestly, I feel like 7 of Swords, every card here, upright or reverse, you can read it positive, you can read it negative. It all depends on the cards around it. So there's no such thing as I want an only upright reading, that therefore it's positive. I can look at every single of these cards, even though they're upright, and tell you a negative connotation to it. It all depends on the feel of it, the energy of it. So this 7 of Swords, I feel, remember the 4 with that 6 of Cups minus the 2 of Cups was a 4 of Cups and something you were bored at? This reminds me a lot of the 4 of Pentacles. It looks a lot like it, where you're grasping 2 and there's 4 down here. But it looks a lot like the 4 of Pentacles. And I feel like what you're trying to do, honestly, because the 7 of Swords by definition is dealing with trying to solve a problem within one's head, trying to come up with a solution, trying not to cause commotion. You just want out. I really feel like this is you just wanting out without having a big fight. This is that King of Swords. Remember at the bottom of the deck where we began, Aquarian energy, and it is a female. So I feel like you don't want to be labeled a bad guy. You don't want to really hear it from people. You just want out. The time for fighting for something is over, and you really, 10 of Swords reverse, don't want to hear it from your family or friends or their family. You know, because it's like advice coming at all angles, when intuitively you know what to do. Emperor, you're making that decision, standing on your own 2 feet, and an Ace of Cups, you're choosing you first and foremost. Some of you with that are also choosing new love, because that is definitely on this path, if you found it yet or not. All right. What is the outcome here for Taurus? What is the outcome here for the Taurians? 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 It's so funny because I was really focused on this. A King of Cups reverse. Give me one more card. Give me one more card. I was focused on this and I kept thinking with a heavy heart. And maybe that's what it is in the outcome. With a heavy heart, you are leaving behind what you've put so much time into. It's a sunk cost we got going on here. You could put a value on all the time you spent with someone trying to get them to appreciate you. But at the end of the day, what can you do with that? Can you get those years back or minutes back or months back? No. So all you can do is focus on today, tomorrow, and going on. But I do get with a heavy heart, and I feel like at the outcome is the King of Cups reverse. Okay, give me one more card. Outcome for Taurus. Outcome for Taurus. Outcome for Taurus. Even if you're going to something new love, it's still with a heavy heart that I don't think you want to hurt anybody. You just want to be happy. And you just wish more people were happy for you and supporting you. What is the outcome here for Taurus? What is the outcome here for Taurus? Yeah, you're moving on. Two of Pentacles is beautiful. Capricorn energy. And I say this all the time, and look at the bottom of the deck. It's now the female emperor. Because your masculine side is standing up for yourself where nobody else has ever stood up for you, now your feminine side could do what she needs to do. Everybody has this within them, a masculine and feminine. And I don't care what you identify as or what you are. You have a masculine and feminine energy within you. And this feminine side needs to be happy. It needs to stop pleasing people. It needs to, first and foremost, please oneself. So a Two of Pentacles is Fool-like. It's Wheel of Fortune. It's judgment. This person can't go back to where they come from. They have already outgrown it. You got your Magician and Strength energy up there. Really, you can see all the majors in this Two of Pentacles. So when I have my own tarot deck, that's exactly what it's going to reflect. Two of Pentacles is being open to anything. And as you're open to anything, you're going straight into your wish fulfillment. It's really, really beautiful. But I want to say with a heavy heart, because I do feel somebody's going to get hurt. And you don't want somebody hurt. But do they care how long you've been struggling by trying to make someone else happy? I don't think they have. And that's why Wheel of Fortune is moving forward. Eight of Wands, moving forward. All right, Chariot reverse, center of the wheel. Center of the wheel / reading, Cancerian energy, and that's our Queen of Cups reverse, right? That's the Chariot is Cancer, and you got the King of Cups reverse. So I do feel a major ending happening here, but I also feel a major beginning. Look at that, the Fool and the King of Cups. The Chariot reverse at the center, Cancerian energy. Why the Chariot reverse? Thank you. You got the King of Swords. The way it fell out, I'm not quite sure, but you do have a King of Swords in the world. You can look at it as the King of Swords upright, saying, I know what I need to do. King of Swords reverse, and I'm not changing my mind. However you look at this is the beauty of cards, is I know some people are really afraid of reversals, but all it is, King of Swords reverse, all these cards have a spectrum of meanings. Over here, you got a super duper narcissist, right? When you're dealing with somebody else. And along, even attached to all of it, is King of Swords reverse is somebody who is not changing their mind, not this time. And when he's upright, it's not reflected so much in this card, but in a traditional tarot card. In the background, the butterflies are made of stone. What do you have on your mind? Is a butterfly's transformation. It's very fluid right now. You're forming, you're onto new things, but you may not quite know what you're doing. You may not even be on that path, but you know the path is showing itself. You guys know something big's coming your way, even if you can't really identify it yet. But once it does, you're going to be, I really feel like this change is going to be permanent. Maybe you've wishy-washied in the past, but not this time. So you got the World on the World. And the King of Swords reverse, I'll keep it like that, because I just feel like you're not changing your mind. Hangman reverse, letting something go, moving forward. And it's after a perspective. That's the meaning of the card. After you got a perspective on something, you have no choice but to now do something about it, which is why a lot of these majors have a judgment attached to it. So Hangman reverse Piscean card. Ooh, thank you. King of Wands right here. And I see the Devil. That's what flew out. And it is upright, guys. It is upright. And what I feel, you got the Devil and you got the King of Wands. And there's your Seven of Pentacles reverse. So the Devil energy, like all cards, has a bevy of meanings. But when I put it with all of this, determination, tenacity, not going back. You're so motivated to make this change, Taurus. You're almost giddy. Even if somebody's just like, what are you smiling at? You don't even need to explain or make other people understand. In the past, maybe you wanted these people's approval. And, you just don't care. That's probably why in the beginning I got that. Won't stop, can't stop, don't care, won't care. There it is. That's what it feels like. There's something you want and you don't even care if one person is with you. Because where you're going, you're going to have a lot of people with you. You just haven't met them yet. So Seven of Pentacles reverse is a bad investment, sunk cost. I'm done with this. I'm not putting any more energy. I understand it's not coming back. And King of Wands, he doesn't care. Everybody has all these energies within them. Once you tap into this, it's very powerful. What's the Knight of Pentacles in the past? Virgo energy on your marijuana leafy horse. What's the Knight of Pentacles in the past over here? Knight of Pentacles in the past, just going along, waiting for something to happen. Yep, Two of Cups reversed. I feel like you were really patient with somebody. I feel like you were really patient with somebody. And this is what would have fallen out, but it's just so much. And I want to put it back in the deck, but I want you to see why it was a Two of Cups reverse. Even though you were patient, Page of Swords is, it could be an online communication kind of thing. But you got a 10 of Cups reverse, you got an Ace of Cups, and you got a 6 of Cups reverse. What I'm really feeling here is somebody thought maybe who you connected to, as right as it was at the moment, in the end, they just didn't choose you. That's what it feels like. They went a different direction. The reason why I say that, I just really feel that with the 6 of Cups reverse. And I feel like you're the one who lost with that 6 of Cups reverse. On that. Yeah, because there's the 7 of Wands reverse, and then somebody could have ghosted you, could have been, in the beginning they were so open with you, and then they became more secretive, harder to get a hold of, where you were talking every day, maybe it's every third day, all of that. I just feel like because they changed their mind, simply. I don't think there's any villains here. I just think somebody wasn't ready. If this was a connection, and if they're in something. And if this was about a marriage, I honestly feel like, Taurus, you've fallen out of love with someone. And you were only doing it through, it's like the charades of it all, doing what was expected of you. 8 of Pentacles on your mind. What's Virgo energy? 8 of Pentacles. Okay, thank you. There it is. There, look at that 6 of Pentacles. And there's the Judgment reverse. This feels like, so you have the King of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles going on here as bookends that fell out. And then the Knight of Pentacles. This is your loyalty. This feels like with a Judgment reverse, I can look at it 2 ways. If this is a dream of yours, if this is a business idea, if this is something that makes you very excited, the Judgment reverse is something that you just couldn't get out of your system. You just couldn't let it go. And there was a reason. Maybe 20 years ago or 10 years ago, you didn't have the funds to do it. You had kids, you were married, there was all kinds of things in your way. And now you have the space and freedom to find out what it is you are truly meant to do. This has purpose all over it, okay? Now, if we're looking at a relationship, if it feels like on your mind are second doubts, I'll be honest. As excited you are and said, nope, I'm not going to be talked out of this, secretly in your mind, you wonder, could this person that I've been putting energy into, would they choose me? Or if this is a current marriage, will it get better? Am I truly making the right decision? And I think the 9 of Cups reverse would tell you that. 9 of Cups reverse is saying, but how happy am I truly? At the happiest moment of this current connection, if this is a marriage for you or a job for you, ask yourself, when was the last time you were a 9 of Cups with it? And that should give you your answer. Whenever somebody's really conflicted in this is life right here, and everybody's been in this at some point or another, the best thing you can do is do a 4 of Swords, a Libran energy, and I think of that as the vacation card, a vacation from this energy, to pull yourself away, because once you pull yourself away from the problem, it's going to make it real clear what exactly is the issue, especially if it is a home life environment and you go away and you're visiting family and you're like, I just don't want to go home. Or you come home from work and you take the long way home and you sit in your car and you just don't want to go in. That's a problem. That's a problem that really needs to be addressed. And so that's what I really feel here. Our conflict, it's just conflicting, because you still care for this person, even if you're not in love with it, even if it's not aligned to you, even if you want something different. Okay, again, it feels like with a heavy heart. Okay, tell me about the 5 of Cups in the near future. What's the 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy? 5 of Cups in the near future, and the 10 of Cups. God, I feel like Somebody, okay, give me one more card. Just in case this is the other person being blindsided here. Tell me about the Ten of Cups, Piscean energy, and the Hierophant reverse. It could be the other person. You could read it like that. Somebody else thought it was good. I didn't know you felt like this. I didn't know. What else do you want me to do? I do feel like they're going to try to negotiate to try to get you to stay. But inevitably, Hierophant reverse, I don't think you will. That's what I'm feeling. I just feel like the other person, and if this was a connection where you're trying to get it off the ground, I get a gaslighting in that one. They'll be like, well, I didn't know you were that serious, or I didn't know you were that ready. I think they did, but they're trying to give themselves an out, an excuse, so they can not have to take responsibility there. Because I think they changed their mind. Five of Pentacles reverse, how you see yourself, letting go and starting over. Stella got their groove back card over here. Five of Pentacles reverse, you're working on yourself. I feel like money is definitely going to improve here once your energy is better. Because if you're in an emotional state, it's very hard to be in a financial healthy state. You know, it is simpatico. Is that the word, simpatico, or did I make that up? They go hand in hand. Five of Pentacles reverse, how you see yourself. And the Emperor taking charge. There you are. Aries energy. A lot of Emperor going on. You're masculine. I mean, you got the female Emperor, the male Emperor, all in this line. This is why I like extended, because this is the beauty. This is, except for the weekly, this is the weekly zodiac here, and this is the extended. This is powerful. This is powerful. You know what? Very powerful and successful people make decisions that are not very popular every day. And you're making a very unpopular decision that's going to benefit you and probably like your kids or the people you have close to you. You're going to be in a position to help more people. All right, the Emperor. Why the Emperor? And this sneaking away from some, the Seven of Swords. I do feel like it's making a decision, even in emotions, saying, yeah, I'm making a decision. I know you're not going to like this over here. But honestly, I'm not the version for you. If you're not the version for me, if you're not the person for me, how in the hell am I the person for you? Don't you want somebody who can love you back like that or wants to be here? Okay, tell me about the Fool and the Four of Wands reverse, the energy coming in, starting over. The Fool and the Four of Wands reverse. And there's your new beginning, Ace of Wands. It's not a dream anymore. What once was a dream is now a reality. Seven of Swords, the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups in your emotions, Taurus. What is that about? And the King of Cups upright. I do have, you guys got new love going on. Though you can't fool the tarot lady. You got new love here. But I think you are sad because you don't want to hurt somebody else. King of Cups reverse, Emperor, and the Two of Pentacles. And the outcome, the Hermit reverse. I'm coming out. That's what the Hermit reverse always reminds me of. And a lot of times when you see the Hermit upright, you see the Hangman upright. If you see the Hermit reverse, you see the Hangman reverse, because it's very similar. So after the Hermit, and you could have went to somebody for advice for this, but after a period of all this introspection and reflection and knowing what you need to do, I don't feel like you're going to be swayed. And now with the Hangman reverse, it says, okay, now with this information, I have to let go. Because the truth is what I want, the future, is already become her. She's already changed. She's fundamentally changed. She can't go back to pretending to be like a wallflower back here when she's meant to shine. And so, yeah, the Hermit reverse and with the King of Cups reverse, I just don't think everybody's going to be on board. I think it's going to be a very unpopular opinion and that or unpopular decision or unpopular opinion about your decision. But in the end, this is why you need to know what you want, so you don't sit there and be like wishy-washy, like, well, maybe. So you can't be talked back into something that's no longer meant for you. All right. And the Chariot. You got onto a new Uber. That's it. Chariot reverse here, Chariot upright in the outcome, and the Queen of Swords. You know what you want. Nothing's going to stop you here. All right, my beautiful. Was that Starship? Nothing's going to stop you now. All right. All right, Starship. I hope you have a great weekend, Taurus. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you, Earth signs, on Tuesday. Thank you so much for being a bonus, because you guys, I feel like I'm always like talking like, the stewardess on an airline. Thank you for flying with us. And, no, I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care.